Welcome back to Thionite Plays Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of Schoolyard Brawls. On the last episode, we concluded our official, unofficial, unsanctioned sleuthing work as a detective in this fair establishment of Swinedimples Academy. We freed some students that were possessed by a ghost. And on this episode, we're going to talk to more people in Swinedimples because I have nothing better to do. I have 4 quests that I may or may not finish, depending upon how tedious they are to do. I actually have 5 because I want to actually help this small child cheat on their homework assignments once more. If you remember, the first time that we helped this student plagiarize their academic work, they taught us the school salute, which is all well and good, if a bit disappointing, but since the opportunity to continually do these quests arrived, and by arrived I mean it's a possibility in the first place, you may be asking yourself, well, what is the reward going to be if the first time was a one-time gesture? Well, luckily for you, I have enough magic water and royal soil to immediately do this again, so I shall. You want to try again? I know I was rubbish. A small child who is extremely sassy. I do want to do it again. I may have already done quest number 36, but I will do it again. 2 lots of royal soil and other things. Magic water, I think. I have a lot, so I already have it. Little Miss Bossy Boots, I don't want to talk to you any further. I'm only going to do this once because I want to show this off. You've brought it already? Yes, I have. I have 6 royal soils. You may have 2 of them. Have some more dirt. I like having a new pet student to do things for me. I am going to go to the headmaster and I am going to relay this cheating extravaganza that is your academic scholar life, Alchemelia, and I will get you expelled. Well done, little Dynne. I am twice your height and like 18 times as old. I got a Thunderball. You can essentially trade in 2 dirt for 1 Thunderball, so if you have a desire for the alchemical ingredient of Thunderballs, if you want very electrified balls, you may hand this child dirt and she will hydraulically super compress it and then spin on it, which will electrify it. Alchemelia is, again, the child of a crackpot, so she can alchemize things incredibly efficiently. But that's not one of the 4 quests that I wanted to do today. If you also, again, recall, you may recall that the headmaster said that a bunch of teachers that specialize in weapons returned to the school after the debacle with Swinedimples. That is absolutely true. For every class of weapons, there is now a character in Swinedimples Academy across the entire campus that specializes in them. I believe I want to talk to this guy first. By crikey, you're a 30-plus specimen of spearcraft, unless I'm very much mistaken. I'd rather think I shall ask you. Good day, young sir. Lance is the name, because I am a spear master, and lance is a type of spear. It's not technically a spear, because lances and spears are different things, much like how pikes and halberds are different things, but they're all elongated weapons of mass destruction, often used by phalanxes in ancient war, but not going to go any further into that. Sorry, I'm a spear professor. Firm but fair instructor of the spear. Yes, that is my name, that is my title, and that is what I do. Here's the situation. I sent my students on a covert homework mission to eliminate 6 metal slimes alone and without backup. How stupid. You sent them to a disease-infested crypt on the other side of the world just to kill metal slimes. That is disappointing. But reports indicate a new enemy unit comprising of 3 metal slimes in a tower formation are in the cave north of Bloomingdale. The presence of such an enemy could seriously compromise the severity of the mission, rendering it too bally even. What? Rendering it too bally easy. Rendering it too easy. Sorry, I have to engage my Celestrian's translation ears. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to eradicate these metallic nuisances. What say you, soldier? You've received a quest request. Operation Mercury, quest number 65. Lance, the spear teacher at Swinedimples Academy, wants you to defeat a monster made up of a pile of 3 metal slimes that can apparently be found lurking in the Bat Cave north of Bloomingdale. I absolutely shall gladly accept this most ridiculous request because it will be good training and something to do. You'll accept the mission. Excellent news, soldier. Eliminating 3 of these tower units with the pressure pointer spear ability should be enough to neutralize the threat. Good luck, soldier. You've acquiesced to the quest, Operation Mercury. That is correct. There are these types of characters, these proficient teachers in all martial combat ways of weapons and fisticuffs, respectively, spread all throughout Swinedimples, and they will give you a ridiculous request so long as your skill in their required skill, their weapons, spears in Lance's case, is above 30. 30 or above will allow you access to these quests. Because we have 4 characters and we've only been dumping points into one particular skill for each of them, the 4 quests that I am going to do is Nuts is going to, as we just got, the Spear quest, which is essentially us going back to the Bad Cave and killing metal medleys with pressure pointer, which is going to probably be the most annoying one because anything that requires us to kill metal slimes of any type is always going to be a bother, so we'll take care of that in short order. This is another dude, but I do not believe we actually have to talk to him. I believe this one is swords or bows. It's not one we need to talk to, I don't think. We did Operation Mercury, and he is in the western hallway. Next up is the knife one for bolts, and we need to go to the woman in the first floor of the dormitory. I have my omniscient tomes, and the tomes tell me, old man in the western part of campus, that we can do things more efficiently if we but choose to do things more efficiently. So we're going to try and find an old man. We can go to the dormitory in a bit, near the fountain. I could have talked to the man near the fountain if I was but a bit more aware. Are you the old man of whom I need? There's gotta be someone out there better than the old bow and arrow than me. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Or am I just the best bloomin' archer in the old wide world or something? If I could find someone with good enough bow skill, I could train him up real good. I reckon 30 would do it. Yeah, 30. Unfortunately, I have no armamentalist who is as good at the bow as you, good sir. We will get around to it. Of all of the skills that we do not have yet access to, we will be doing all of these quests eventually, once we respec our characters and put more skill points into different skills. We'll do that eventually, just not right now. Oh god, oh boy, this is... If then Kendaluth I try to thule them in the beauty on the fullness of Fithicuff, and they tell me it's stupid. What do they know? Kids with the Fithicuff skill haven't even gotten up to 30th. Imbecilic lot. My Celestrian ears can't even deal with that no matter what I try. There's supposed to be an old man on the western part. Where? Western part of campus. Is it just not inside the western wing? Maybe he's just outside. Are you who we need? No, you're not. You helped Fred out, didn't you? I don't care if it was an undercover snooper, your mate, or mine for keeps. Oh, we're friends, right. We are friends. Oh, you were the one in the basement, and if you beat old Sternovich, you must be hard as nails and all. Lucky I never did get around to fighting you, eh? Yeah, I would have put you in the ground. You would have joined Sternovich. Are you who we need? Mom's gonna be well disappointed with me. What am I gonna do? What am I so worried about? Oh, I just need someone to find a boomerang for me. I don't have anyone. Where is the old man? I don't have anyone with a boomerang. You're who I need. Oh, you're a kindly-faced young fool. And you have a wand skill that's reached 30. You're exactly what I'm looking for. I need you to give my ailing old back a good scratch with a wand. Come on, get to it. Yes. Charles does not hesitate to scratch the backs of old men with his wand. Up a bit. Oh, yes. That's the spot. Oh, Charles has a vindictive streak. If you're an old man, do not ask Charles to scratch your back because he will slap you silly. What do you think you're doing? That hurt. I said a scratch, not a stab. He was just curious. Charles is curious like that. But you were doing very well up until then. I think you'll do. How would you like to make an old man happy? All I need is for you to find me the perfect wand for scratching my back. You've received a quest request. Quest number 69. You scratch my back, I will give you stuff. There's an old man at Swinedimples Academy who needs his back scratching, but first, you'll need to find the perfect wand for the job. I shall accept. You'll do it? Marvelous. By George, I say marvelous. Oh, I'm Itchy, by the way. Is that your name or the state that you currently exist in? No, that's Ohio. I am so sorry for your existence. I gave a pupil of mine a lovely wand once. It was beautifully made. It had gold dragon inlays. It was embossed in pure platinum and silver. It was the most gorgeous artisanally crafted wand in the world. It had just the right curve and everything. I think he ended up running the village shop down in Slurry Quay, just near Dower Bridge, I think. Anyway, head on down that way and I'm sure you'll find him. Then bring him the wand, or bring me the wand that he had. Go on, scram, quick march. I will do so. Slurry Quay. So we need to find metal medleys with the pressure point, and we need to go to Slurry Quay. That's fine. There's a man near the fountain, which we must talk to. Where is the fountain? We had a fountain. Where was the fountain? There's a fountain somewhere. Is it outside? It might be outside. I don't think it's actually inside. I don't think Swinedimples Academy is rich enough to have a fountain indoors. Are you it? No. Are you it? You might be it. Oh, Lum, what have I done? Oh, I can't be such a turnip sometimes. Might I suggest turning yourself into a parsnip? They're much more efficient. Oh, your accent skills must be at least 30, and your looks dependable. Will you give Oi an hand? Engage the Celestrian ears. They are engaged. See, I was down by the swamp south of Batsureg, and I spied this booty of a purple tree, so I take a swing at it with my axe, but no sooner as I swung at than he runs away. The tree ran away with my axe still stuck in his tree corpse. So what I need is someone as can spare the time that can get out there and get my axe back. So you reckon you can help me out? You have received a quest request. Will you put yourself? I will put myself to the test with quest number 79. Bring Oi back me axe. That's not how you use those letters. No two words should ever be comprised of pure vowels. Oi is just, like if there was an L in there for like Ollie or oil or illo, it would make kind of sense. But just oi, it's too many vowels. A man from Swinedimples wants you to retrieve his axe from a strange purple tree that runs around. It sounds like that tree is hanging around in the marshland, south of the Ilugazar Plains. I shall accept. You'll help? Booty job. Hell yeah, anytime I get a booty job, I am a happy man. Being as you've been so polite, I suppose I should be too. I be Max, and I teaches the axe. There's loads of purple trees blimmers down that way, but you can't miss this one. He's got a big, brimming, great big axe sticking out of his trunk. You might have to fight a few before you find it, but I'm sure it'll turn up eventually. Go on and do it. Bring my axe back. I shall indeed. There's one more specialized quest, and it is the knife quest. Because if you ever want to find the master of the knife, you definitely want to go into the student barracks, the observatory. Student dormitory, not observatory. That's my thing. You. Oh, bonjour, mon cher. You have the knife skill of 30 or more, have you not? Oh, then you must listen to moi. My name is Madame Choteau, and I am the teacher of the knife and the chef of the kitchen here at Swinedimples Academy. But there has been a great tragedy. My most beloved of knives has been cruelly taken from me by a most horrible monster. But I know who is the culprit. It was a shivery shrubbery. I saw the filthy footprints on the floor, covered in flour and frost. Mon cher, will you make Madame Coteau très happy and fetch her back her knife? You've received a French request for a quest request. Will you put yourself to the test? I shall. Indeed, Madame Couteau, the knife teacher at Swinedimples Academy, wants you to retrieve the cooking knife of hers that was stolen by a monster. It sounds like the culprit was a shivery shrubbery who lives somewhere in the vicinity of the Academy. I will accept. Oh, très bien. You are a wonderful child, mon cher. There are many shivery shrubberies in the area surrounding the Academy. One of these beasts is the thief of my knife. If you are to take it back, you must put him to sleep, then assassinate him with the toxic dagger ability. You must knock them unconscious, then rip them apart with poison daggers. Put them to sleep, and then ram it straight into their little frozen heads, right through their eyes, and just shake it around until they dribble out of their eye hole, and then you take the knife back. Really give it to them. Perhaps you will have to fight many battles before you find the culprit, but you must fight on for your beloved madame. You have acquiesced to the quest, nab the knife nicker. I absolutely will do this. I apologize to anyone who listens to me that has any kind of relation to France or the French, because that was atrocious and I was over-exaggerated completely and utterly intentionally. I suppose we can do the knife skill first. Something has come up. Pardon? What on earth do you think you're doing? I told you, I am a professional investigator, and I was summoned by the headmaster. Oh, you're the dude, you're the actual investigator. Well, I apologize. I already took care of this with the utmost speed and efficiency because I am not a legal investigator, but I am a Celestrian guardian, and as I have set foot here, this is a part of my flock, and that means I have to find missing children if the situation calls for it. Don't give me that nonsense. The detective's already here and the case is already all wrapped up. Duh, now clear off. Didn't you see the sign? No trespassing. Well, what is the meaning of this? Get your hands off of me. Let me go, you vile curs. Being escorted off the premises. I am extremely surprised that they did not have that reaction to me. Apparently, Swinedimples Academy is first come, first serve when it comes to all of the jobs, which is fine. Now that we have all of the quests that we are going to need to do, we need to... Oh, I'm going to talk while we're not outside at risk of fighting enemies. What we need to do is thusly. I shall now go into it. Since we're in Snowberria, we can find shivery shrubberies quite easily. But as they said, we are going to need to put them to sleep. And luckily for us, if we go into nuts specifically, as a priest, we need to change the category, and as a priest, we have the spell Snooze. It is through that particular spell that we're going to put them to sleep. If you don't have a priest, I would question how you got this far, because without a priest, good luck healing, but maybe somehow you managed it, I don't know. If you don't have a priest, then the Armamentalist does also have the spell Snooze. Charles, I believe, as an Armamentalist, does get Snooze. So you could technically also use an Armamentalist. So, yes. So. Let's find some shivery shrubberies, and we shall try and put them to sleep. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Hopefully, it doesn't take an extreme amount of time. But the plan for this is I want to defend with Charles and Dynne. I want Bolts specifically to attack with Toxic Dagger, because I want to see if Toxic Dagger right now is strong enough to kill them in one shot. Because if they are, then I can put them to sleep, and then I don't have to worry about it. So, oh, I can do all of them? It's not enough to kill them all, so that's fine. Snooze isn't affected. Put to sleep. B is put to sleep, and C is put to sleep. Awesome. So hopefully this particular quest won't be too terribly difficult. I don't expect it to be monumentally difficult. Dynne, you need to defend. Charles, you need to defend. Bolts, you need to Toxic Dagger the middle one. And Nuts, you can just do Snooze on the first one. B wakes up. That's actually fine. Oh, and it's killed instantly. And C wakes up. How lovely. All right, I can deal with this. Snooze. Isn't affected. Isn't affected. All right, this is probably going to take a while because it's unlikely that I put these ones to sleep and instantaneously get that knife back. So, Bolts, you're going to Toxic Dagger that one, and Nuts... Why did Nuts... I put Nuts to sleep. Or I defended with Nuts. Oh, coup de grace. That's actually nice. Crackle, that's going to kill Charles, isn't it? No, it's not. Nice. Let's get that coup de grace going. Please don't kill Bolts. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Let's just finish up this one fight before I cut ahead to other things. So you can defend, you can defend, you can defend, you can Choir of Angels, and hopefully you go first. Completely enthralled. Please don't kill her. Drain magic. 7 MP? I need that. That's fine. Choir of Angels heals up everyone to full, which is actually rather remarkable. Or it doesn't... I genuinely thought it healed everyone up to full. It apparently is only like a mid-heal on everyone, which is fine. Defend, defend, defend. Spells, snooze. Put everyone to sleep. Come on, please fall asleep. Put to sleep. Nice. Okay. So we should be able to kill the first one. So you can... I'm actually going to have... I want to see if Dynne kills them in one shot. So you can defend. You can do Toxic Dagger on the first one. And you can do snooze again. So he was asleep. I assassinated the shrubbery. So let's see. Does Dynne kill them with one shot? Put to sleep. Unaffected. Okay, Nuts takes a little bit of damage. Do they wake up? Okay. Dynne kills them in one shot, so that's fine. So let's see. I did do damage on you, so you can defend, you can defend, you can defend. And let's put this one to sleep and try and kill you as well. Please go to bed. Unaffected. That's fine. Completely enthralled. Who knows? Maybe we get extremely lucky and... Here, you can do the coup de grace on yourself. And you defend, you defend, you defend. Spells, sleep. Because who knows? Maybe we get insanely lucky and we kill them all instantaneously and get the knife. Limits broken. 5, 20, 50. Not 100. Okay, that's fine. Defend, defend, abilities, Toxic Dagger, defend. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. So we technically have 2 chances to get the knife. We got some experience, which is good. 392 gold. Drop the chest. Ice crystal. And no knife. Which means we have to repeat that process ad nauseum until we get the knife. So you've got the lay of the land. You know exactly what we need to do. I am going to go sleep up at Swinedimples because I believe I still technically have that ability. It's dead silent. There is no ambient music in Swinedimples in the middle of the night. I believe we should have access to the bed still properly. I think. Because I don't think there's necessarily an inn otherwise. A lovely soft bed. Yes. Awesome. So you are able to stay for free in Swinedimples. So if you need to heal, it's quite simple and easy. So that's definitely what we're going to do. So with that, I am going to cut ahead until we actually get that stupid knife because something tells me we might be here for a while if we need to just do this over and over and over again. A lot of these weapon quests are just going to be a case of throwing your head against the wall and doing the same thing over and over and over and over again until you get lucky. So let me get into a fight with more shivery shrubberies and I'll see you when we're actually successful. Well, would you look at that? Bolt's got a level up from this fight. Level 28. Some pretty good stats. I'll take that. Still haven't got that stupid blade, but 420 gold. Maybe we get lucky with this one. Nope. Still not lucky. We'll keep going. And now Dynne is getting a level up, level 27. Nice. I killed like 4 or 5 shivery shrubberies in this one. They called in reinforcements, so that's some good levels, good experience. 5 skill points, I will take. What do we want to put into this? 5 points into... Oh, I definitely wanted 1 into that. That'll give me 20 extra points in attack, which is really nice. And then I'll put the other 4 into guts. That'll get some good stuffs in there. So, neat. Dynne's attack when equipped with an axe increases by 20. And we get the top of the Chops Proficiency Certification. Grade 6. Nice. 604 gold coins. It drops a treasure chest. Ice crystal. Lovely. Oh! Shivery Shrubbery drops something. The Broken Blade. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. That is exactly what I desired. Great, let's go return this immediately. That way we can mark at least one of the quests off of the list. That is going to be absolutely fantastic. And then we can take a nap while we're here, and then I suppose we can go to Slurry Quay or Bloomingdale, whichever comes first. Oh, mon Dieu, I have been waiting so impatiently. Have you brought with you Madame Couteau's beautiful knife? Give Madame Couteau the broken blade, absolutely. Oh, my ma, what is this? The beautiful divine dagger with which I cook has an ice crystal stuck in it. Oh, as use the alchemy to transform it into an icicle dirk. If I cut the meat with this, it will freeze hard as a rock, alors. I have no use for this now. Here, you can have it, mon cher, take it away. We have no need of frozen meat here. If you can use it as an item in battle, there will be a blizzard for sure. It is no good for cuisine, but très bon for fighting. I have now got a new knife. I will have to find a new knife for the cuisine elsewhere. Never mind. Merci, mon cher. Success! That did not take nearly as long as I feared. The one that's probably going to take the longest is definitely going to be killing the metal medleys with pressure pointer. That is going to be quite the bothersome thing to do, but I'm sure we'll manage. Let's look at the icicle dirk, because I believe that should be a better knife than the assassin's dagger. Right, 176 up to 184. That is definitely a nice knife. I will gladly take that. A nippy knife that emits icicles if used as an item in battle. That is a very nice knife. I like the look of that. That is a dangerous knife. You get stuck with that, I will freeze your wounds solid. Very good. Very, very good. I will take that to the bank. Next up, I think we want to go to Slurry Quay. I believe the other two, that's not the metal medleys, should be relatively easy, if a bit tedious, if nothing else. So, hopefully, I believe both of them are just kill enemies until it drops without any special conditions. So, should be relatively straightforward, if nothing else. So, with that, let's go to Slurry Quay and talk to the shopkeeper, I believe they said. So, zoom Slurry Quay. Yeah, that's that. And then, what was the other one? Oh, we needed to beat the trees, right. Slurry Quay is this, right? Yes, this is Slurry Quay. Are you who I need to talk to? You what? Itchy? Blimey, you mean my old wand teacher. Wow, that takes me back. Haven't heard that name in 40 years. He just used to make me scratch his back all day long. It was a total waste of time studying under him. Anyway, what does the old grump want with me? Eh? The wand I used to scratch his back with, that old thing? I chucked it away the day I graduated. Never wanted to see that thing again. The man's bunions. Oh, God, I have nightmares. Threw that thing into Twill Cave over by Port Laughin. You might find it if you go and have a look, but that was 10 years ago. Some horrible monster's gotta have it by now. Lovely. I gotta go kill monsters inside of Twill Cave. Luckily for me, the ancient tomes provide all knowledge, and I know with immutable, undebatable fact that Salamarauders have it. So I'm going to need to go and... You're in 3 dimensions. You're still around. Are you? You're still around. What are you up to these days? Boats have started going out from the dock again now to fish, and they've agreed to let me go along as well. But I'm not going straight away. Like, I'm still learning how to fix up the nets first. I'm gonna be strong, you'll see. I got my mom and dad watching over me, and Bryson. Right, yeah, Are you a cradle robber, or does he have a thing for older women? I have no idea who you would pin that on. $2. Neat-o. So, yeah. Yes. Don't we just love it when the commentary completely flags and stalls? Let's go to Twill Cave, and we shall most certainly kill a bunch of Cella Marauders. Are they in the first floor of the cave, or are they just deeper in? Because if they're deeper in, that'd be a bit of a pain. We need to find Cella Marauders. Hopefully, it's just killing a bunch of them. I believe it's just defeat a bunch of Cella Marauders until it's successful. So now we just need to find a bunch of Cella Marauders. Where are they? Crabs. We don't need to do crabs. We already did crabs. Crabs. Plankton. Crabs. Dirt monsters. Let's avoid the dirt monsters. Do we need to go out this way? Is this a way up, or I always forget? Okay, this is the way we need to go, which is good. Oh, the chest opened up again. Don't run into things. I have no desire to fight creatures. Where are Cella Marauders? Great. That means we can just fight more and more and more and more Cella Marauders until the cows come home and we find the back scratcher. And they die so easily. It's fantastic. 74 gold. Oh my god. The back scratcher. That took no time at all. Oh, that is truly phenomenal. My luck. I truly hope that luck is brought forward for the metal medleys, because I don't want to have to waste 13 million hours killing metal medleys, because that would be a pain otherwise. Right, okay, we need to go back to Swinedimples. I want to get the axe first before I deliver the back scratcher. Now, for this particular quest, where is Stella? I need to show this off in my menu. You know, if you stop playing for a bit and come back, all the goodies you find in barrels and pots reappear? Stellar, eh? Yeah, so stellar. Where is my quest log? Normal quest. Fungi for a fun guy, The bell caps! I never went back and gave the dude the bell caps. I'll do that later, if I'm around. Bring the axe back. Right. You may think, if you've been following along with this particular playthrough and have no other knowledge of Dragon Quest IX, where the heck the marshland south of Ilugazar Plains are. And you may be like, well, I don't want to look up a map online. Thionite, would you kindly determine and show me where to go? And I will gladly do that thing immediately. It is south of Swinedimples, if you have that as a skip travel point, which is easy. We'll come back to these monsters once we're done with Swinedimples, probably in the next episode. This is going to be a side quest focused episode. You want to go down... Don't touch me. Don't fight me. We're done here. You want to go back essentially down to this particular coastline by Hermione. And instead of crossing the bridge, you actually want to go northwest up across this section of land. It's a bit of a thin one filled with manguinis and wordles and monsters I will eventually find myself needing to fight. It's not chasing me, is it? No, it's not. Good. I don't need to chase... We need to fight these monsters for the compendium, the bestiary. We'll do that later. We actually need to go to this area. This part of the map is considered to be the Erdis Marshlands. And if you go north, you'll find the Ilugazar Plains. So there should be in this area the enemies that we need to fight somewhere around here. They're not turtles. They're not badges. They're not wordles. They're not badges. They're not handsome crabs. We already fought the badges, I believe. I'm fairly certain we already did this. And Crabber Dabber Doo. It's too stunned to move. I don't want to fight these dudes right now. No, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing compendiums right now. We'll save that for an actual fight. We're not doing it right now. We'll save that for later. I'm looking not for you either. Where are the enemies that we need to fight? Where are the dudes? Not crabs. Crabs! We're not here for crabs. Where are the trees? You dudes! I will do a bio for these dudes because these Treevils are the ones that we need to kill to get that axe back. So take it away, future me, for the bio about the Treevil. Due to an unregulated introduction of Malsite into the Erdis marshland ecosystem, which itself was a foolhardy attempt to draw the nearby Manguini population into a trap to ensure their demise, the local Treevil population has grown utterly out of control. The most severe side effect of all of this is that normal trees are getting up and becoming sentient. This is terrible for the local plainsmen because without natural trees, many of their ways of life are in danger. It doesn't help that the Treeville's fruits are highly toxic. It's dead. It took no problem, no effort. It was easy to die, mainly and entirely because it was oblivious and didn't even know that we were there. We got some decent experience and $100. Oh my goodness gracious. The first Treeville that we fight drops the Max's axe. Oh my god, that's so convenient. Oh my god, that's so convenient. That took like no time at all. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Now let's go back to Bloomingdale. Let's just take care of all of this once and for all in one fell swoop. This, unfortunately, is probably going to be the most difficult one to do, though, because not only do we have to find the metal medleys, we have to deal with them with only pressure pointer, which is going to be interesting. I believe pressure pointer has a chance to kill things instantaneously, which I think is what we're after. So this is going to be a bit of a problem because we're going to have to hunt down metal medleys and then we're going to have to get lucky enough to kill them with pressure pointer. So I am not going to force you to wait until I get all the way down there and wait through me finding, killing, and having them run away. Why are these open, but the other ones weren't? Probably because I haven't been back to Twill Cave since I saved or whatever. Doesn't matter. I am going to get to the bottom of the cave, fight some metal medleys, and hopefully kill them with pressure pointer in a relatively decent amount of time. It is currently 5:40 p.m., so let's see what that clock says when I'm done. Oh my god, the first one. The first one that we managed to find and attack. It is 5:42. It is 5:40. That took 2 minutes, and I doubled the speed of the game getting down here. That took less than a minute, probably. RN Jesus, please continue to bless me with these metal medley runs to be this easy. Oh my goodness gracious, please, please, please. I need that luck. But now that we've had this much luck forward, at this point, going forward, it will take forever, won't it? 60 gold and some good experience, which is nice. One metal medley with a strike to the vitals. That is one of them defeated that way in total. 2 more to go. Let's hope that doesn't take another eternity. Although, not another. It didn't take an eternity at all. On to the next one. Well, we managed to beat this one as well, but we didn't kill it with cattle prod. Pressure pointer, not cattle prod. That's a different thing. So we do get to level 29, which is good. Some good stats for nuts. I'll take that. And 5 skill points. So I will try my best to kill the metal medleys, even if I don't get them with pressure pointer, because it's good experience. But it's unfortunate that we don't have the ability to get the bonus skill that we need, so that's fine. Let's start pumping some stuff into Faith, because I do want natural magic mending as well at 56, so the more points in that, the better. Ooh, and it dropped a treasure chest as well. Slime drop. Okay, that's fine. Not as good as I would have wanted, but, you know, 2 metal medleys, only 1 counts though, so let's continue. Oh, okay, I don't know how the game is going to handle this. Bolt's got an itemized kill off, and Nuts did manage to kill it with pressure pointer, just not an instantaneous KO. I don't think that'll count, because it said target a vital area in the blurb the first time I got it, but this is the next metal medley I did actually manage to kill, so I'll take it. Good experience. Charles gets to level 29, so he gets some good stats. I'll take that, definitely. 5 skill points. Good. What do I want to give to you. Spellcraft. Ooh, 54. Get that critical spell rate up. Probably just want to pump it into spellcraft. Or probably also wand skill. Yeah. Let's try and balance it out a little bit with Charles. Spellcraft, the critical hit rate. That'll be nice. So, good little buff to Charles. He becomes more likely to inflict critical damage with spells. And $60. And the guaranteed chest is a slime drop. I could have figured that, and we don't actually get the 2 of 3. We do need to kill them with the instant KO, which is going to be a bit more difficult to get than just killing them even normally. So I suppose we just need to continue to wait and see. Oh, lunatics, lovely. Let's continue killing the actual things that we need to fight, metal medleys. Metal medley number 2 defeated instantaneously. 610. A little bit later. Gladly take that. Some good experience as well. Bolts gets 29. Some good stats. Gladly take that. Very, very nice. Attributes improved. 5 skill points. And I will put them towards daggers. Assassin stab. 58. 76 is good. Acquisitiveness. Ooh, natural agility. I think I'm going to put it towards knife skills for a little bit. I definitely want to go for that attack 30. So we'll put some towards knife skills. Very nice. 2 of 3. We're getting there. We are getting there. We're making progress. 1 more to go. Oh, 3 for 3. Finally, metal medley, 618. I have no idea what the previous times were because I forgot. Because my brain is a colander. Oh my god, finally. 3 of 3. That took forever. It seems like it took forever. It may not seem like a lot with actual time, but considering that I need to play the game at like 250% speed, it took way longer than the real world time would have equated towards. I'm really glad I can speed this game up because otherwise we would be here for an eternity. Dynne increases to 28. Nice skills indeed. Very, very good. More attributes, 60 gold, 1 metal medley. That is all of them defeated. Freaking incredible. Oh my god, let's get the hell out of here. We're done. We're done with side quests. We're done, well, not completely and not forever, but we're done with them for right now. Let's go back to good old Swinedimples Academy and turn in these most luxurious of quests. We got 3 of them. We'll need to turn them all in after a good night's sleep because I'm not talking in dead silence. I will be talking with at least a modicum of background noise because I myself am already amazing, incredible background noise, but I need background noise. The voices in Dynne's head need the voices in his own head. The voices in the head and the voices of Dynne needs background music. And to accomplish such a thing, we need to take a nap, and we need to get healed anyway. So we got some good levels, good training. We won't need to train up against anything for the rest of forever. Probably. Maybe. That's a lie. We're going to need to do so much. You. Okay. Celestrian ears. Engage. Welcome back. So did you get my axe back? Give Max back his axe, Max back's axe? Yes. Ah, that's me axe. Booty job. No thank you. I prefer a different type of people to give me. Thanks a billion for bringing her back. No problem. What's that? That brimmer of a tree. Want no tree at all? We're Treevil of all things. Well, obviously, trees don't normally just get up and walk away. You're trying to tell me a master woodcutter such as moi, that moi can't tell the difference between a tree and a blimmin' monster? What? There weren't no tree or a Treevil? Are we covering the same ground? Is your brain as much of a colander as my brain? It doesn't matter. You got my axe back, at the very least. If you had to choose between not getting my axe back and looking a bit foolish, I'd have chosen the second. After all, it is the lesser of 2 Treevils. No. You really thinking you'd go to all that trouble just to set up a brilliant joke like that? course I wouldn't. No, no, not at all. Anyways, thanks for getting me axe back. Here, have this by way of thanks. Dynne receives a pro's axe. Ooh, I wonder if that's gonna be an upgrade to my own steel axe. Probably. It looks like a booty, he's blimmin' well. Language escapes me. I don't think my ears can translate that even if they wanted to, and they do want to. He could cut through just about anything. You looked after her, all right. Success. I beat one tree. I have a sixth sense about where to find axes. God, that's incredible. Oh my God, I'm so pleased about that. That didn't take nearly as long as I would have expected it to. Oh wow, that is a massive upgrade. That's 40 extra points, 258 to 298. That's insane. That is a massive upgrade. I won't have to upgrade my axe for any reason for the next, I don't know, 80 hours of gameplay probably. That's insane. That'll easily last me till the end of the game, or very close to the end of the game. That's insane. That's insane. A large axe loved by lumberjacks that can fell any plant-like foe. Wow. That's like a halberd. I love that. That is a great upgrade. Thank you, my friend. Look at that. That thing is massive. I love that. I am so glad that I took the time out of my day to do these quests. Yo, Itchy, I got your vichyssoise and your back scratcher. Your back scratcher at last. Took your time, didn't you? Well, did you get the scratcher of the back scratching variety? Give Itchy the back scratcher to soothe his itchy back? Yes. Dynne hands Itchy the back scratcher. I have named this back scratcher Itchy, so I can say that I have handed Itchy the back scratcher, which will allow Itchy to itch his itchy back scratcher with Itchy the back scratcher. That's it. That's my one. I don't stutter over things that very much should make someone stutter, but things like normal vernacular and simple vocabulary, I will fail every single time. That's it. That's my wand. Excellent, excellent. Right. Well, you'd better get scratching, hadn't you? Scratch my itchy back with Itchy the back scratcher so Itchy's no longer itchy. Hurry up. Oh, I can't wait. Go on, then get scratching. That's probably not how you would onomatopoeia that sound, but I'm gonna go with it. Oh, well, I think that's done it. Oh, marvelous. Well done, youngster. You've more than made the grade. You're a true master of itch alleviation. Here, take this. You've more than earned it. But you better make sure to stop by and give me a good scratch whenever you're in the area, or else. A brouhaha broomstick. Success. The quest, Scratchy Itchy Back, is completed with success. I tried to make one last pun, but it didn't work. I wonder, is this a wand for Charles? How much better of a wand is it going to be? The brouhaha broomstick. Attack from 56 to 81 and 2 extra % of MP absorption from 5 to 7. A weird wand with a somewhat flute-like form. I very much want that. It's tiny. It's not the size that matters, it's what a man does with it. I am absolutely going to prove here and now that the brouhaha broomstick, despite its tiny stature, is just as good as any watermawl wand. Just you wait, Jessica. I'm going to show you what's what. I need a new spear. I wonder if the spear that we're almost certainly going to get from this is going to be better than the trident. Because the trident was something I made with alchemy, so I can only hope. Yo, Lance, I did it. Welcome back, soldier. Intelligence reports confirm that you eliminated a lot of Metal Slime Tower menaces. Those Metal Mercury menaces have been masterfully manipulated into the grave. Congratulations. I tried to do a thing. I don't think it worked out. And your services won't go unrewarded. Please accept this in recognition of your most distinguished service. Come now, soldier. This is no place for false modesty. I am taking your stuff. Just because Dynne is trying to be falsely modest does not mean the voices in his head will allow him. Besides, I'm getting tired of this bally thing. Dynne receives a halberd. This is an actual halberd. I don't know what I'm talking about with my axe. I have an actual halberd. It's no simple task coming up with homework assignments for these little blighters. I expect even our esteemed former Commander-in-Chief, Sir Sternovus Swinedimp, found it rather grueling. Was he actually a warrior? I wouldn't know. I beat him handily, with very little trouble. Nice, I can't believe it. Oh my god, finally, we're done. We're done with this. More quests along those same lines will open up eventually, but the prerequisite for that is to have the skill in the aforementioned weapons at 100 instead of 30. So we're a ways away. I wouldn't worry about it too terribly much. The halberd. It looks way better. It's only 10 extra points, but since the trident was a bit of alchemized work, it's already pretty good. So the halberd, a whopper of a weapon with elements of both a spear and a battle axe. Neat. Neat. Oh my god, it looks good. Oh my god, everyone gets new weapons, and they're all improvements. I cannot think of a more fitting end to this episode. We managed to do something incredible today. Honestly speaking, we got really lucky today, because those metal medleys, it didn't take a lot of time to do it, all things considered. And the Treeville and the Salamarauder dropping their thing first time, that's not terrible. And the Shivery Shrubberies could have taken a lot longer as well. So overall, I'm quite pleased with this particular episode and how easily it went by. So with that, I am going to wrap up this episode. In the next episode, we're probably going to be doing a whole heckin' chonk-filled episode filled with bios, because I want to fight all of the enemies outside of Swinedimples and potentially along the coast outside of Hermione, which is probably like 7 or 8. But aside from that, I'll turn in the fungus quest, and probably will be doing more side quests depending on which ones I can find out in the world. I'll consult with the ancient tomes, but you leave that to the Tome Master Slime, Dynne, Guardian of the giant axes. That'll be it for this episode. It was a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this particular episode. But whether you watched it for 30 seconds or through the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Extremely Lucky Grinding Adventures. I will see you in the next episode. Later.